Hi guys, Andy here. I hope you're having a good weekend. Today I would like to have a look at the NASDAQ futures on the Oanda platform, and I will combine the higher time frame analysis with the lower time frame analysis for Monday. So the reason is that I would like to add more instruments to the channel, and therefore I have to optimize my recording time. And so this does not really make a difference, I believe, between now and open on Monday. Not much will change. We have the Asian session, of course, but yeah, not really big moves happen for the European and the US indices during the Asian session. So yeah, everything I'm gonna say now will also be valid on tomorrow on Monday. So therefore, in the future, I will combine once a week the higher time frame with the lower time frame, or the lower time frame with the higher time frame, depending on the day I'm recording. So let's have a look now on the weekly. So I believe the Nasdaq did a wave one here in the higher degree, 5 waves up, ending with divergence. Looks good. And then from here we went down. I believe as an ABC correction. We did not reach this area here, so this is the zero point 0.5 FIP retracement. But okay, that's sometimes this happens. The zero point 0.5 retracement for a wave 2 is a guideline, not a rule. So we reversed earlier here to the upside, and so now I actually think that we might be working on this wave 3 here in the higher degree. But of course, this will not be for tomorrow. This can take years to play out. This should happen in 5 waves, and so I think we might now be doing our wave 1 to the upside, a wave 1 which only needs like one more wave to the upside. It looks, for now it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4 is ongoing, and then we need a fifth one. So this would be the bullish scenario, a wave 1 here, then wave 2 pullback, and then more upside. However, if I have to come up with a bearish scenario, then it would look like this. Then I would say that the wave 2 low was not in yet, but that we have here, an ABC correction as a flat, so that this wave 2 here is still ongoing. Then this could be 1, 2, 3, or wave A, then our wave B to the upside. And now we are coming down, or we could come down in 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down deeper into this area. And so if this here is corrective, if this is our wave B, so the bearish scenario, then it would mean here in the daily that this structure here is finished, and that we will never see a 4 and a 5. Then I would count it as A, B, C here with an extended wave C, and then this wave C has 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we should continue dropping from here, taking out this low. However, so from an Elliott wave perspective, this is a possible scenario, but it's not my primary scenario. The current price level is situated here, or wave 2 low is here. So it makes more sense to put more weight on the primary scenario, which expects more upside, which is a bullish scenario. And that would mean that we are now doing our wave 4, or maybe even our wave 4 is already in here. So that would mean, like, from here, from this low, if we have to identify an impulse, I would say this is 1, 2, this is our wave 3, nicely in 5 waves. And then I think this here is a wave 4 and going, and then we need one more push up as a wave 5. ending here with divergence to finish this wave one. And so here, this area is the area where our wave 4 should go. As you can see, we already entered this area. So if we take the length here of our wave 3, then we know that the wave 4 is supposed to go between the 0.146 and the 0.618 FIB retracement. So we entered this area. It could be that our wave 4 low is in here, but main expectation is that we will see one more low here to do kind of a double correction, 1, 2, 3, after we had 1, 2, 3 here. We can see this better on the 4-hour. This is what I mean. So we already had a corrective move here, WXY. So it could be that the wave 4 is in here. However, if I bring everything together, like if I look at the market globally, it looks like other indices need more downside. So I would also expect then that the NASDAQ would have more downside. And if the NASDAQ needs more downside, then I would go here for a WXY correction. So we had our wave W down, wave X up, and so now then the target becomes here this area or wave Y area. So if we take the length here of our wave W, the length of our wave X, then this here becomes the target between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension. So this is the area where we should go. However, it is actually enough to take out this low here. So then we should see, what the data brings here. We need to further analyze this as soon as we get more data. But so in general, I believe this is a nice buying opportunity for investors. So this would be a mature pullback if this plays out, WXY, and then I would buy here as an investor. So then if we move on, for traders, what can we expect on the lower time frame? So we have a wave W, a wave X, and so main expectation is a wave Y. However, for the NASDAQ, it looks possible that this is also the beginning of an impulse. I mean, it would be diagonal actually. So we would have a wave 1, 2, 3, highest RSI reading, pullback as a wave 4, but we cannot go much deeper anymore actually. And then we need to take out this high here with divergence, and then we would have 5 waves up. And if we get this 5 waves up here, then actually there's a high chance that we finished our wave 4 here, and that this is the start of a new impulse which would be our wave 5 to the upside. But yeah, it's a bit too early to draw this conclusion. I would first like to see if this high is holding here. So if we do not take out this high, it is not 5 waves, and if it is not 5 waves, then it cannot be the beginning of an impulse. So this here is a very important high. I would say something I closely monitor. So what do we see here on the 4-hour? We took out this RSI trend line, this downward RSI trend line. So I would expect some more upside here, unless we go down from here, take out this low, and this would be yeah, let's say good news for the WXY scenario, in the sense that then we have 5 waves down here, and then this can really be the beginning of our wave Y. But for now, we only have 3 waves here. This we can see on the 1 hour, or I think it's on the 15 minutes. Yeah, so for now, this looks like 3 waves here. So yeah, this can still be like corrective move. So as a wave 4, and then yeah, like we have to see what happens with this here. For the moment, this does not really look impulsive, although it should be impulsive if it is a wave 5 to the upside. So I still prefer to take here the scenario where the wave 4 is in here as my secondary scenario. Of course, if we would take out this high here, yeah, then we have 5 waves up, and then I have to change my count. But for now, I would say that I think here the September 1st high will hold in the NASDAQ and in the DAX. I think in the Dow Jones and in the FTSE we will take it out. But main expectation is that here in the NASDAQ this high is holding, and the WXY scenario is playing out. So on the lower time frame, that would mean that here as a wave Y, we could get yeah, a flat, or maybe this can also count it as 5 waves. It's not really supported in RSI, so this is why I doubt a bit to count this as 5 waves. I prefer to count it as 3. But yeah, we have to see what exactly happens here. I think for the Nasdaq, this here is a very important level. I think it will hold. We might see some upside here in the beginning of the week. The Dow Jones and the FTSE might even take out their September high. But I think for the Nasdaq and the DAX, it will hold, and then the correction to the downside will further play out. However, as soon as we take it out, this high here, then yeah, then it looks like we clearly have 5 waves up: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so then the secondary scenario has to become the primary one, which means that our wave 4 was in here. So in conclusion, for investors, I would wait for this area to buy. And for traders, especially with the Nasdaq, we have to see yeah, day by day what we exactly get. But main expectation would be some upside, and then further further downside. Some upside, this high, holding this high here, and then more downside. Okay, that's my analysis for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work, and I see you next week for a new analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice day. Bye bye.